Busters with Liz, Danny, Brando, and Todd.
Hey, kid!
Welcome to Ball Busters, a show for fans by fans, from who's hot to who is not, to what's on the menu for the tailgate and everything in between. I'm your host, Liz Taylor, and with me always, my co-host, the Wizard of Fuzz, Danny Feedback.
Come on!
The guru of good brew, our voice of reason, Brando.
Yo, guys, what's up? Let's drink some brews.
And the man never with a plan, Big T, Little Odd, Todd.
Here I am.
If you've got a sport, chances are there's a ball involved that needs to be busted.
What's up, guys?
Yeah, what's
Did
up?
you guys have a good week? Did anybody do anything fun?
Where do I start with that one?
I'm telling you the truth. I'm just trying to heal up because I saw the victory. There's only been 2 moments in my whole life where I actually believed the Browns were going to go to the Super Bowl, and one of those minutes was last weekend when Mahomes got knocked out of the game. I really didn't think they had a chance going into it. Might have talked the smack, but once he went down, I thought it was over. Once an interception in the end zone. So
You got to be happy that you got a chance, though, right?
No. If you don't capitalize on your chances, it hurts more. You know what I mean? When you get opportunities in life and you don't cash in on them, it's the most horrible thing ever. So, yeah, I took an edible before the show. So, just disclaimer.
I thought y'all were right there the whole time, though. I mean, when Mahomes was acting funny on that foot, I felt the chance was there.
No, they had no
And then
chance. It'd have been a 20-point victory by Mahomes. I mean, I told my buddy when I was there, I was like, they got to knock Mahomes out of the game. I don't care if Garrett rips his face mask off. No, seriously. If you tell me, that's what I would tell my guys to do. Get in there because you know what? Yeah, they'll kick Garrett out of the game. They'll throw flags. And you know what? That's what the rules are for, and that's fair. And if you want to beat the Bulls, you got to punch Jordan in the face and send him home on a stretcher. Did anybody ever do it? No. Did anybody ever beat the Bulls? No. That's it.
They did. They beat Jordan in his early days. That's how the
early
Pistons got
days.
by him.
He won 6
By
in a row,
roughing him
buddy.
up. He's not going to dunk on us.
He won 6 in a row. Once he started, it was over.
Well, after, I don't know.
So what's up, Brand? How was your week?
Not much. I did notice you were wearing that kind of old sad brown shirt, but hey, you're still wearing your brown shirt, man. You still got faith. I mean, we'll talk about that fumble in the end zone later, but I think aside from that, I mean, you guys were close on that game. You guys looked really good. They gave you hope. They made it a good game. That was fun. I watched it at walk-ons down on I Drive.
Well,
A couple of sad Brown fans.
Oddly enough, it was the closest game of the 4.
Yeah.
Tell you the truth.
Yeah.
It was the 1-score game. All the other ones got a little out of control in the 4th.
Y'all
True.
look like y'all belong there. I mean, y'all
Yeah.
look like y'all belonged to be in that game. Y'all did well enough. I mean, it wasn't like it was a big blowout. I mean,
Yeah,
y'all
you
were
weren't
competitive,
outclassed.
Not
at all.
There's always next year.
Yeah.
That's what I've been telling myself. I have my Steelers socks on right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you that's the thing,
really
though.
do.
How many championships have the Steelers won in your lifetime?
Like 2,
Okay.
3,
Yeah.
2.
You're talking to
Dolphins fan over here.
Brando over here. The last time the Dolphins were in the Super Bowl was 1985.
Yeah.
And Danny, not in his lifetime.
Never.
I got one.
Yeah, you got one.
2000.
But most of the
Yep.
Steelers
the
are
win.
from was it like the 70s, right?
Yeah, the Terry Bradshaw days.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mean Joe Green.
The unbeatables.
Yeah, when I was a kid, the Steelers were the team to watch, man. The snow games.
Mhm.
Best.
All right.
Best shit.
Right
Anything
on.
else? What's going on? Nothing
Well,
else.
I got really loaded.
Everyone's boring.
Yeah, I got nice and
Who are the Steelers getting?
buzzed out this weekend.
Yeah, you got wrecked the other day. Where you trying to play golf?
Well, I
Trying.
succeeded at trying yesterday,
I think that's the best you can do with golf.
and I also accomplished getting really drunk Thursday night. And what's yesterday? Friday? Yeah, Friday.
You've been on a
night.
bender.
Oh, it was terrible. I woke up sleeping in a chair at like 4:00 this morning outside. It was. Oof.
Were you drinking your blues away, already knowing your boyfriend might take a big L tonight?
Your boyfriend.
I was actually drinking a lot of proper 12.
Ew. Why? I guess you don't want to get punched, but I mean, I feel like if he couldn't knock out the old man at the Irish bar, he ain't got no chance against Dustin Diamond Poirier.
See, why are you comparing him to Mike Perry? I mean, Mike Perry will actually hit somebody. Like outside of the ring.
Only
McGregor, you're not allowed to do that sort of thing. You're not allowed to put your hands as a professional trained killer for the most part on a civilian.
So Todd, are you good enough to do the NBL, NBW?
I might have something here. It was terrible.
Here's Big T, Little Odd with the NBL and the NBW of the week.
All right. Y'all are going to have to struggle with me today here. So, we got some NBLs, NBWs, which are natural born losers and natural born winners. So, this. What is with the music in the back? That's classy. Danny, rattle me out the gate there.
I'm
All
just
right.
a musician.
I wasn't prepared
That's
for
all
that.
I'm bringing to the table.
I feel like I walked into the dentist office right there. All right. All right. So, let's go through some birthdays that happened this week. We have Luis Suarez, a Uruguayan soccer player, was born January 24th, 1987. Now, he's famous not only for being a great soccer player, but also for biting 3 different players during soccer matches.
Wow.
Mike Tyson him.
Yeah, he beat Mike Tyson at this. His first bite was against a player on PSV,
Yeah.
Ottoman back, but something.
Oh, shit.
Luis was playing for Ajax, and he bit the dude on the shoulder. Second time, April 21st, 2013, he was playing for Liverpool, Liz's team, and he bit Chelsea's
Chelsea.
Ivanovic on the neck.
Ooh.
The third time,
Neck bite. Maybe he was going to the neck the first time, but he only hit the shoulder.
well,
some
I
sort
don't
of
know.
vampire thing
It
going
was,
on.
it was rough, though.
You say he's from Uruguay?
and he's got like some nice chomper rabbit teeth on the
From
front,
like
too.
Transylvania.
He's got those teeth that will tear you up.
Yeah, I think that's what's going on.
And then his
Does he sleep upside down?
I don't know.
Oh.
His third time was during
That's
the
how you
World
can
Cup.
tell.
Was during the World Cup when he bit Italy's Giorgino Chiellini, I think it is.
That sounds like a pasta, though.
Yeah, it might
Might have
be.
got confused.
It might be.
Is he like white and noodly? Because I'm a biter myself.
Killing me, Smalls. So he bit him on the shoulder as well during a World Cup game, the final group game of the match, or final match of that group series of the games, and was suspended 4 months from all FIFA soccer events.
Damn.
Ouch.
And then went on to sign a huge contract after that with Real Madrid.
Some people
Played
like
with-
biters.
Well, he was good.
Nibblers, not biters.
He was good.
Liz specifies.
All right. And then a little history here. We have an MBW, Kobe Bryant, on January 22nd, 2006. Kobe Bryant had one of the greatest single-game performances, scoring 81 points against the Toronto Raptors to help them beat the Raptors, to help them win 122 to 104. Dirt, you have a story on this, do you?
Yeah, that's the grandma game.
Is that the game that happened?
Yeah, that's the grandma game. You guys know that story, right? Where
Vaguely.
Fill us in here.
his grandmother only came to see him play live one time. 'Cause,
During that
with
game?
her health issues and things like that, she couldn't go. So every time she'd tell him, "Hey, I'm going to come to the game," and she wouldn't show up, so she just stopped telling him she was going to be there. And so he comes out on the court that day and looks over and sees her in the stands, and so he just told the team, "Hey, I got this."
Damn.
And he put 81 on the board for his grandmother, who was 81.
Who has goosebumps? Because I do.
Yeah.
Chris Paul did something similar to that too in high school when his grandfather passed. His grandfather passed at 61. He had 60 points in that game, got fouled, went to the free throw line, hit his first free throw, and then purposely missed his second to score 61 points for his grandfather.
That's what's up.
That's pretty cool. Also in history, January 22nd, 1973, we have George Foreman, famous for his great grilling device, but also was quite the heavyweight boxer back in the day.
Yeah.
He knocked Joe Frazier down 3 times in each of the first 2 rounds
Yeah.
to win his first heavyweight championship, stopping him in the second round.
That was a real stop stick too, because that was in between the Ali and Frazier big Madison Square Garden fight, his first fight back off of the Vietnam ban, and they were supposed to have their rematch, and it ended up not being for a title because Foreman snuck in the middle there and took it away from Frazier.
Can you imagine Frazier being the guy you got to get through to be champion?
Yeah, I know.
Like nobody could get through Frazier now. I don't think there's a man on the planet that could,
Well, you like music. Maybe you should listen to some of Frazier's old jazz albums.
I'll check it out. Yeah, I'll check it out.
Yeah, he took a break from boxing
Yeah.
to make albums of jazz, I
Yeah.
think it was.
Now, where did that famous phrase come that was announced so popularized? Down goes Frazier.
Man,
that fight.
Was, yeah,
It was from that fight.
That was
It
that
was,
fight.
okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Foreman, he looked really good then,
Well, no
too.
one expected that to happen. I mean, Foreman was a gold medalist from the Olympics, but, I mean, Frazier had just beat Ali. Nobody expected Foreman was going to... I mean, he literally outclassed him. The last knockdown, when they stopped the fight, he hit him with an uppercut, and Frazier went up in the air before he came down to the mat.
Yeah, you can see
He
Frazier.
took him off the ground.
Yeah,
Oh
Frazier
my
was trying to
God.
search for his balance point. Ended up jumping.
Yeah.
Is what happened.
Well,
his
I'll
legs
tell
were
you.
so stiffed out.
If Frazier didn't know, the secret to knocking down Foreman is hit him right in the grill.
Ah,
That's right.
that's a good one. I like that one.
No grease.
All right, current
No grease in that grill.
MBWs, which are natural born women for this one,
Ooh,
is the women's national soccer team.
right on.
They've been playing the Colombian women's team here in Orlando, and they beat them. I think Tuesday night it was 4-0.
Monday night.
Monday night, and then they beat them just again. Yes, last night was it?
Yep.
6-0. Now, if the men were to beat Colombia with those kind of scores, we would be really good. But we
Yeah.
usually take those kind of beatings from the Colombian men.
Yeah.
And who was it that was scoring those goals? Liz, do you know?
Well, the first game, both of the Mewis sisters, Sam Mewis, she had a hat trick, and then they subbed out. I want to say, who did they sub out? Maybe Lynn Williams. I don't know who it was. Anyway, they subbed out somebody and then put in her older sister Christy, and she scored her first international goal.
It's like the
So-
first time that two sisters ever scored
Yep.
in the same game, I
It
believe.
was
something like
pretty
that.
cool.
Especially even for the international team. That's a big
And it was-
deal.
it was
Two
also-
sisters on an international team.
It was
together.
also Sam Mewis. It was her first career hat trick. Like
Oh,
she's
wow.
never, yeah. So it was a really good game.
It's not uncommon though. There's a lot of men's teams where both brothers will be on international teams because they just got the same kind of skill set.
Colombia had 4 people out during the Monday night game because they were in contact with somebody with COVID, and they started a 15 or 16-year-old during that game.
Colombia did?
Yeah,
Really?
and there was also a 17-year-old that was starting. So they had a really young team like that night.
Wow.
I
That's
would
awesome.
expect them to be good. They got a lot of talent down there.
Yeah, they do.
And we have a local guy coming in as an MBW, natural born winner.
Brando Calrissian.
I said winner, not wanker. Okay.
Hey.
And that's Michael the Beast Boy Davis.
Oh yeah.
Now, he had a fight in the UFC fight card here Wednesday. I watched it in the office. I think it happened at 10:30 in the morning. And he beat Mason Jones of Wales in a unanimous decision, 29-28.
Wow.
He used to train here locally at ATT in Longwood.
Cool.
Then moved down to Fort Lauderdale. And he's actually he's a serious talent.
Yeah.
Now he's one.
Where do you see him going next? Think he's gonna keep climbing?
I think he's going to take a couple more fights to get a little more comfortable. I mean, I think he's 2-2 in the UFC. His first fight was on
good.
Dana White, and it was against Yusuf, and that
Oh,
guy
wow.
just went nuts. Then he got a last-second call-up, and it was against Gilbert Burns.
Oh shit.
And Gilbert Burns went on to fight for a title fight about 4 fights later, I think.
Oh shit.
And then his last fight was against Gilliard, I think it was, and he just beat that guy up to
Wow.
make the corner stop.
Well-
And he seems to be missing a little power. His cardio was kind of hurting.
So what is he like?
What is that?
180?
He's at what, 155?
No.
Yeah, he's
That's
155.
lightweight. Gilbert Burns doesn't fight it. Well, I don't think
Well,
Gilbert Burns
he
fights
took
at
a
lightweight.
last-minute fight, so he can carry that weight. I've seen him walk around like
Okay.
190. I mean, he's
okay.
got good size on him.
So if he was fighting Burns, he was fighting at
170.
middleweight,
Yeah, he's fighting 170.
which would have been probably around 180.
Middleweight's 185. I believe.
Yeah.
No, he's fighting 170
But
at that
but
time.
Burns might have dropped down to welterweight.
Well, I think that was one of
So-
Burns. Yeah, Burns was still deciding.